In this video, you can learn how to reinforce the column element using the parametric reinforcement. Go to Library, Default Folder, Python Parts folder. Here are 4 folders. First, Architecture, where you can find parametric elements for stairs and ramps. Second folder, Engineering, where you can find parametric elements with reinforcement. Third folder, PP Editor, where you can find precast elements. And last folder, Structural Framing. Go to Engineering folder, and here you can use the Python part called Column Expanding. Select it with double left click. The properties of that element are open in the palette window. In the Modeling tab, choose how you want to save this element, as 3D model or as Python part. Always try to save it as Python part, because then you have the ability to access this window again and change the parameters you want. If you choose to save it as 3D model after you place the reinforcement in the element, you won't be able to change anything parametrically, only manually. Here you can input the density and see all the other parameters calculated automatically. Also, you can access all the attributes that will be exported within the EFC file format. In the Design tab, you can choose the desired layer. Select the pen, line, and color you want. Also, you can define the surface of the element and section fill. Last and most important tab is the column reinforcement. In the General Values section, you can define the steel grade, concrete grade, and bending pin diameter. Then there are settings for stirrup area 1. For stirrups, here you can choose the layer, bar diameter, spacing, and concrete cover. Set the diameter to 8 and spacing to 10 cm. For concrete cover, set 3 cm on all sides. You can also set the top and bottom concrete cover of the element. You can activate option Stirrup Area 3. Notice that the Stirrup Area 2 shows only if the Stirrup Area 3 is active. In order to define different stirrup spacings, change the Area 2 spacing to 15 cm. And for Stirrup Area 3, spacing 10 cm. For corner bar, you can set the similar settings: layer, number of bars in the corners, diameter, overlap, and the concrete cover. Set the diameter to 12 and concrete cover at bottom to 3 cm. When you have defined everything, insert the Python part in the plan view, directly on the model, with the left mouse click. Now adjust the height by dragging on the grips in the animation window. In section 2.2, you can see that the reinforcement is automatically shown. Now you can either change the settings in the same Python part option, or you can use the partial schema and stretch the longitudinal corner bars for anchoring. All changes are visible in 3D viewports, of course. You can open the building structure and rename the drawing file as beam and column reinforcement. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video tutorial.